You know, just so many different emotions. Proud of all our guys. You know, the ultimate pain you can feel in sports. Just knowing all that so many put into it, and just know how good of a club we have. You know, to get back into it and then it to end that way is, I mean, it's hard, and our guys are hurting. But I could not be more proud of them and the way they always compete. And it will serve us well moving forward when we get to the top of the mountain. You know, I want to say congrats to AJ and the Astros. They got a great team, obviously, and you know, they made a couple more plays than we did.
So much of your season was built around the strength of your bullpen, and in particular the guys who gave up the runs tonight. How tough was that just to see those guys? I
mean, hey, it's going to happen. You know, I thought, you know, Chappie hung a pitch and a great player got him. You know, Tommy gave up a run, a little bit of a product of him, you know, probably being a little tired too at this point. You know, I haven't used him a lot here these last few days. You know, Greeny gave up that home run early, but, you know, you kind of look at the pitch, and it's a great job by Gurriel. You know, I think he was just uber aggressive on selling out on obviously fastball, but in a certain spot too, and somehow got to that and hit it out. And just, you know, obviously a couple of those, that's the difference in the ball game. But, you know, love how my guys compete always.
And just one more with Marisnik on deck there. Mm-hmm. What is the thought in terms of attacking Altuve versus?
Yeah. I mean, certainly not a walk, an intentional walk situation, but, you know, kind of pitching him aggressively like you're ahead the whole time. And I think Chappie did. He just hung a breaking ball. You know, I mean, you know, that's obviously a pitch he's trying to not give in and probably get down and out of the zone, see if you get a chase or something, and he hung it.
Pete? Aaron, DJ's at bat there with fouling off those 4 pitches to get to that pitch. How, at the time, obviously, completely changed the game.
Yeah. Kind of embodies his season, that at bat, you know. So good. You know, off of their closer, obviously. Just a really good battle, and spoiled pitches. Spoiled pitches, finally got one he could handle and ride out of there. You know, as that at-bat's going on, just felt so good about him doing something. Knew he was going to put it in play hard with somewhere, and sure enough he did. And, you know, so, I mean, what more can you say about the season he's had?
Ken?
Aaron, you guys were the best in baseball during the regular season, hitting with runners in scoring position, and then that continued against the Twins. Mm-hmm. Obviously, a lot more struggles this week against how much is that their pitching versus...
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of credit certainly goes to them, but, you know, a lot of times, you know, the teams that eventually go home, it's sometimes a result of not capitalizing enough when you have opportunities. You know, another day today where, you know, even though we scored 4 runs, had a couple big hits, obviously, you know, we had a lot of guys out there, you know, 12, 15 base runners-ish, I'm guessing, and just weren't able enough in this series to kind of break through to, you know, change it the other way. And you know, unfortunately for us, you know, that's a little bit of the difference.
Anything else for Aaron? Tyler?
Aaron, obviously the Astros stopped you guys 2 years ago before you got here. Did it again this year. It's a very small gap, I guess, but what can you do to close the gap with a team that good?
Continue to fight and work. You know, I feel like we are on, you know, equal footing with them. You know, unfortunately, sports can be a little bit cruel for the team that goes home. And such can happen in a series. You know, I think we're a better team this year than we were last year, and we'll work very hard in the winter. You know, in every phase, you know, from the front office and the decisions we make with you know, what players we bring in, what, you know, players we lose, things like that are inevitable. You know, continue to try to pour into our guys in the off season about, you know, things to focus on to help them improve their game individually. I feel like we've made a lot of strides in that area, but the work never ends, and we'll continue to try and, I guess, close that gap or put ourselves in a position to get over the hump. And, you know, I know everyone in our room believes we will, and, you know, we'll have a lot of battle scars when we do finally get to the top of that mountain.
Last ones? All right, thank you very much, Aaron.